Hello everybody, this is Frankie here from Vibrant Center for Voice and Movement, and I'm coming here today with a slightly different type of video. So over the last little while there are a lot of students sending out videos of their performances and getting feedback from teachers all over North America, and also examination or festivals where singers and performers are being able to send a video to an event, and then the facilitator is sending those videos out for feedback from teachers and getting some really lovely feedback about voice and body and interpretation. And so I've had the privilege of getting to do some coaching and getting to do some adjudication, and I was making a reference to SOVT exercises or straw exercises, and I got feedback that this was new for some people. So I'm making a video about the straw. And if you don't have a straw, you can also participate simply by using, we're going to do a V sound with your lips. Now, I talk about often how anyone who uses their voice for their job, actors, singers, professional speakers, people who have jobs where they need to do sales or they give reports, it's really important to think of yourself as a physical, emotional, and vocal athlete. And my husband shared a story with me last night. He used to be a soccer player and then a football player. And when he was younger and he was going to camps and things, because those are such competitive sports, there's a lot of people who want to be able to get funding or be able to go to college on a scholarship or be able to go pro, that he was looking around and going, what's the difference? What separates people who are really successful athletes from people who don't really get picked up, who don't really get representation or funding or scholarship opportunities? And one of the things he noticed was that you had athletes who would show up and they would do drills and they would work as hard or harder when they weren't being watched as and then there were other people who would blow off the drills. If no one was watching them, they would be the cool kids and they wouldn't be doing them. And so my husband realized that the drills actually work. And this really helped him to maintain his focus. So this is an exercise, and it is really valuable for everybody. If you're coming back from fatigue, or you're experiencing some tension or pain in your throat, first of all, get checked out by a speech and language pathologist. But this should be in every actor's toolbox, especially if you do a lot of speaking, if you are a voice actor. This should be part of your warm-up and part of your self-care over time. Of course, my straw has a bend in it. You don't have to have a straw with a bend in it. You can have a nice straight straw. This is just the one that I pulled out of my kitchen. And what this is doing is it's elongating your vocal tract. So if you think about a tube running through your body from your lungs, passing up, carrying air between the vocal folds, and then turning a corner and coming out of your nose and your lips. This is just making it longer. Again, you can follow along with a V. So to start off with, I want you to just do some slides or glides. Go high to low. And then go low to high. And then do roller coaster all over your pitch. Beautiful. So this is a really lovely part of a warm-up, and we're going to do this again, and I want you to really think about where you feel vibration. And you can place a hand on where on your body you feel vibration. Let's go high to low. And let's go low to high. And let's do roller coaster. So one thing you might be noticing is it feels like you have a lot more breath. You can go and make sound for a lot longer. And that's because the hole where the air is coming out of is smaller. You also might notice that you're feeling a lot of vibration on your lips. And I really want you to think about bringing your voice forward to your lips and having a lot of vibration there. You might actually feel a little bit tickly, okay? So this time, really focus on sending vibration to your lips. High to low. And low to high. And then all over roller coaster. Beautiful. And one thing is, if you do have a straw, test yourself out a little by putting your finger on the end of the straw from time to time, and it should stop your sound. If it doesn't, it means you're vibrating around the straw and you don't have a gentle seal around the straw. So it's not that you need a lot of tension in your lips. It's nice to keep it with the minimum amount of effort that you need to have a seal, but you don't want to be sending your sound around the straw. You want to be sending your sound down through the straw. So that would look like this. Perfect. Now say you're working on some text or a song. I want you to hum your song or text through your V or through your straw. So for example, if we took tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to the last syllable of recorded time. Thinking still about keeping that vibration nice and forward. And let's sing Happy Birthday. Just the first line. Great. Now this time I want you to bring your awareness to your throat. What do you feel happening there? Let's do Happy Birthday. One more time. Just notice what it feels like there. It might feel like your throat isn't having to clench so hard or have so much effort. Another thing small to think about is the angle of your head. So for example, because I am working with a camera, I need to make sure that I don't set the camera down or else I'm clenching down in that, and you can hear that kind of throaty sound. So I want to make sure that this is nice and long, and so that the air can flow and I can support my vibration appropriately. So one more time, thinking about your throat. Beautiful. And now I want you to move between speaking text or singing a song through a straw or your v, and then taking it away and continuing on with the song or continuing on with the text and moving between the two. So for example, if I was going to say the words of Happy Birthday, it would be like this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And moving between the two can help you to relocate your sound even when you're not using a straw or using the V. Let's try again. I'll use the V. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And you can take your time with this. I'm just doing a sped up version. And this is a huge favorite of mine. It can be a game changer for people who like use a lot of throat tension. And sometimes that throat tension is useful. Sometimes there's a character who might speak like this. But if that's your neutral, then you have nowhere to go. It's similar to people who talk really low in their range. And that's great. And that can be super useful. But then if they want to drop lower, then they have nowhere to go. So being able to find a place where you then have options so you can make conscious choices as a performer or as a professional speaker, as a singer, is incredibly important. And it allows you too to make sure that you're making sustainable choices that you can support and that you will not end up causing yourself injury or exhausting yourself unnecessarily. So let's just finish off with one more time. Let's do some slides, high to low. Beautiful. And then low to high. Great. And then roller coaster. Wonderful. So, take the week to explore using a straw, using your V sounds, keeping your vibration forward on your lips, and letting your throat have a little bit of a break. Because, my goodness, those little muscles work very, very hard. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you again soon.